Uh, so it's 12:30 Sunday morning. It hurts. I took the ice away because it was so cold, and I didn't want to make sure I wasn't doing damage with the ice because I was keeping the ice on constant. But Zoe, she's laying right up next to me, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably put the ice back. So it's 2:18 in the morning, and I got up about 12:30, and my foot was just burning. My whole lower leg hurt. So I took the ice out last night because I was wondering if I was icing too much. And that was part of why my leg behind my knee was turning yellow. So anyway, when I got up and looked at it, it's probably 2-3 inches behind my knee, past my knee now, going up my leg. It was yellow. And right where my knee pit is and a little below, there was bruising, which I thought was odd because my trauma was my ankle. So I thought about calling the Ask a Doctor, or not Ask a Doctor, the nurse line our insurance has. Well, it turns out you have to make an account for that first. So you have to make an account to log into your insurance. Then I had to make an account to log into Ask a Nurse. That probably took 45 minutes. Since then, the looked better, the skin color. So I'm sitting up, and I have an ice pack back down there again. And Zoe, I told my wife, I said, why is she up here with me in all this trauma and mess? Look at this mess. When she could be downstairs sleeping with you. That's why I wonder if she really does know that I'm in pain and something's wrong. Because she has a better place to sleep. But at least now we're ready to, if anything comes up, you could call the Ask a Nurse and do a video conference. And they have an ASAP option, which is cheaper than calling 911 or running to the emergency room, which is about what I wanted to do, almost. There's just so much unknowns with an injury like this. And the bad thing is it's all covered up from a cast. So you can see the tips of your toes and 3-4 inches below your knee, and that's it. But I did not expect to have something like this happen. I mean, this is going on day 7. But I guess we will see. So signing off for now. Oh, this poor Zoe. She wants to sleep on the pillow so bad. Good morning. Day 7 still. Oh, I think I slept 4 hours after the incident last night. So all I could think of is, here's Zoe. She's always by my side. Is that somehow I cut off, I wonder if I cut off the blood flow because my foot wasn't, really laying down. Like, see how it's tilted now. It wasn't in the right position when I was sleeping. But I don't know for sure. I always feel like crap in the morning, though. I think we're going to call the Ask a Nurse person today. Just talking about my condition. It's horrible. I do feel weaker. But I think that's a side effect of the oxy I read. Well, there's Princess Zoe. See you in a bit. Good afternoon. So this, I believe, is day 7. Let me stop this a second. Okay, yeah, this is day 7 of my injury. And last night, about 12:30 a.m., I woke up and my foot to my knee was just burning, and it just really hurt and tight, and so I called my wife, who's downstairs, since I have to stay upstairs, and we almost went to the emergency room, but we set up our Deltoid doctor. Oh, this is my new bed. I'll get a better shot later, but I learned to not have any pillows. I need firmness for my foot. But anyway, so we set up our Deltoid doctor, and we were like, all right, we're going to get up in the morning, see how it feels. And we noticed just unusual, what we thought was bruising behind the knee and up the leg past the knee. So we did the doctor call with the computer and like to ask a nurse, but you actually talked to a doctor through our insurance. And we sent a picture too from the night before we took of my back of my knee. And she agreed and said, yeah, you should go to the emergency room and make sure there's no clots. So we went to the emergency room for the second time. And it was great. I mean, they got me in back right away within a minute. And I was there. How long was I there for? Let me think. I wonder if it was 4 hours. They basically, did the paperwork. They did x-rays again to make sure nothing had moved in the past week, since I haven't had my surgery yet. And they took off part of the cast, a very small part. And they checked to make sure that everything was good, and it was. And then they did an ultrasound from my midsection down to my foot. Made sure there was no clots. They didn't find any, so that's good. And they compared the blood flow on each sides of my body and my legs, and they seemed the same. So I think everything's good. I don't know what happened. If I was sleeping so good and like it rolled, and maybe I cut off blood flow for, I don't know. It was weird because I took my medicine an hour and a half before. Never had this problem. But they were super nice there. And someday I'll mention the hospital. But right now it's too much personal information, I think. But yeah, I was just very friendly people. I wanted to stay there. I was hoping I would get a room. Like, it was that nice. And I mean, people were just so friendly, smiling and want to help you. And it was great. So we got back home, and our aluminum movable ramp came, which we're going to keep in case one of our neighbors ever needs a ramp, all of a sudden, or in case we could use it someday, because the ramp we had built, which I need to show you yet, is just wood. So I need to stain it to keep it from rotting, because we actually like it. My wife said, kind of wish we would have got the pressure treated wood now. And I said, well, I could stain it. It does look really nice. And it is nice walking up a non-skid ramp instead of up steps, especially when you're carrying things. So I will get video of that hopefully tomorrow. And sometime yet today, I will get better video of this cool bed that we got. I love it. But yeah, that's an update, day 7. And hopefully last night was the worst night I will have. But here you can probably see the yellowness. So it's like from here and then it goes back there. And from the bruising. But it was so funny. The doctor at the hospital was like, oh, they did such a good job on this cast. She said, you can always tell when an ortho puts a cast on. And she's like, I don't want to take it off. And I said, oh. She said, maybe I just do part of it and I could put it back together. And that's what she did. So, yeah, she was really funny. But I will try and fill you in on anything else that comes up. And I cannot wait for the surgery. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did get a muscle relaxant. I take every 8 hours or as needed. And I'll probably do it as needed because it's going to make me drowsy. But I figured it'll help my back from getting sore and tightening up when I can't move in bed and you're sitting in one spot, and, you know. And it'll also help my leg when I get out of bed into the wheelchair. Everything just tightens up so much because I'm changing positions and the muscles are telling my leg what to do. And it really hurts for like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So I'm hoping that works. I might do it like at night and then in the morning and not take one during the middle of the day. But we'll see how that goes. I think that would be good. So here is my new adjustable bed. So the adjustable bed fits inside the wooden bed frame, but it's just cosmetic, the wooden part. And there's Zoe. She found her spot. I'll try and get a better shot of her in a second. All right, there she is. So the old bed, the pillow top, we put this step stool there so she can get up and down because it was so tall compared to this. But she is happy I am back. The moment I came in here, she got up on bed and fell asleep. She just adores me. She is a good kitty. Can't say that enough. But that's what the bed looks like. I think it's going to work. So you do not want to use a lot of pillows on these when you have a cast on. I think I found out. So I have all the pillows thrown over to the side.